Hello, welcome to the new vlog. This is gonna be a little choppy because I haven't filmed in a while, so there's gonna be new stuff and some really old stuff from a few months ago, like this. Okay, I'm just coming in here to mark that I'm about to read my 500th book. I just finished my 499 and I decided my 500th book is gonna be Cinema Panopticum by Thomas Ott. This is graphic novel without words. I thought it was fitting, and it's really short. So just to prove it, let's go to my Goodreads. So here are my red shelf with 499, and soon it will be 500, and it's really exciting. I did it! I finished Panopticum by Thomas Ott, and I gave it 5 stars. It was really good and terrifying, which is cool because it's October and I haven't read any spooky books, but this one took the cake. It has no words, but it's so well drawn and so creepy and intelligent. I love the stories. There were like 4 or 5 stories. Loved it. 500th book. Yay! I mean, I might have read more during my life, but for Goodreads' sake, it is my 500th book. 500 read. Look at that! So cool! just had a few days, weeks, months that I didn't feel like filming, and just didn't have that urge. And I think that if I film without wanting to film, it'll suck and it'll turn into a video that it's not enjoyable to watch. So I've been doing my things, which are YouTube, watching YouTube, and playing video games on my phone, reading. That's pretty much it. I have a few plans for next year. For this whole year, I've been procrastinating. Like, I want to open an Etsy shop for like paper goods and stuff, with little arts and doodles that I do. So with postcards and bookmarks and stuff like that. But I procrastinate so much because I have this thing that I know I'm gonna fail, so I don't start anything because it's a fear. I have like this enormous fear of failing, and that stops me short on any project that I think about doing. So if it's easy, I'll do it. If it's something like that, like opening a shop and creating a brand, and it's another story. So I've decided that I'm gonna take some classes online about illustration. I really wanted to buy an iPad and start creating stuff for Procreate, but I don't have the money right now, like at all, because oh my god, I bought so many books. I cannot stop buying books and candles, but mostly books. Like, I don't remember exactly, but I think it was September or October that I bought my new shelf, and it's already entirely filled to the brim, where I already have to put books on, stack books, and that's not good. And I keep thinking, let's do an unhaul, but I look at my shelves and there's nothing I want to unhaul right now. So that's my resolutions. I hate that, but resolution stuff. But that's what I'm thinking for 2022. I know that you can download Procreate on your phone, so I think that's a start. And I want to create a logo, and I think that's easily done on a phone. So I'm gonna, I don't know, get Skillshare and learn Procreate, and because I'm a very bad like learner of like software. Like, if you open Photoshop for me, I have absolutely no idea what to do, and so I really need guidance. And that's why people say Procreate is like really easy, and you get the hang of it really fast. But anyway, I just want to be prepared. So that's one thing. And then the next thing is to start creating the things I want to sell and sending them to the printers and receiving them and selling them. Hopefully they'll sell. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll fail completely. That's the thing. That's the thing. Right now I am reading a bunch of books. I am reading I started Beach Read like a million months ago. I have not finished. I started Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier a million months ago. Have not finished it. Started Beauty and the Beast, the Mina Lima copy, like page 35 right now. And what else? Yeah, for right now that's it. So now it's like the end of the vlog, and I'm gonna be really rambly and ranty, and I'm gonna talk about mental health, and if that's not something you want to hear, you can just skip it. But I've been with these things inside me for so long. I just want to let them out in some capacity, and I'm gonna here. So trigger warnings for suicide and depression and friends abandoning you. But yeah, mental health. I've been pretty okay. I think the last time I've had a panic attack I checked on my bullet journal was September, so I think it's been like 7 years since I've had such a long time without having a panic attack. So I'm good. I'm pretty good. I think my psychiatrist finally found like a cocktail of medicines that worked, and thank God. But after trying like a dozen I've been through, just name it, I've been through it. Last year, it has been a year already, a year and some months, that my best friend, ex-best friend, completely blocked me online on everything, because I met her while I was doing my master's on the other side of the country, and we became really good friends. And you know what, I loved her. I loved her as a sister. I considered her part of my family. I've always had this thing in my head that I want to write a book, and I've always thought about like who I would dedicate the book to, and it was always my parents, my brother, and her. That's how much she meant to me. But I don't know exactly how to explain what happened, but last year around September, I was in the dumps, like major. I hated living. I was suicidal, like definitely suicidal. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear stuff like that, or if it's triggering, just go to my next video or something. And she was the only person I could talk to, and it's really hard to talk to your parents about that because you don't want to make them worry, and I don't have that kind of rapport in my brother that I could like open myself to him in some sort of way that would clear my head or help me. So let's say I bombarded her with because we live now like really far from each other, so I bombarded her with sad stories and text after text after text, just feeling like shit. And it was gradual, like she started being busy a lot, like a lot. When she got home, she was tired. So I noticed she was avoiding me. She was avoiding me, like, obviously. So I kind of sent her, because when I'm in like that mood, when I'm like literally suicidal, I sometimes get really angry, and I can put that upon other people. And I sent her what I thought was a very logical, normal text, which was, "You're my best friend. Why you're avoiding me? I need you. Friends should be there for each other and you're not being there for me. What's going on?" In my head I was asking the minimum, but I was pushing her, pushing and pushing. And there came a day where I don't remember exactly what happened, but we had this huge fight, and she said she was tired of my lamenting to her, and that it made her exhausted. And I don't remember exactly too much about it. You're gonna understand why later. But my brother said that I chucked things at the wall and I broke stuff and I was aggressive, which had never happened to me. Like, I remember there was glass all over the floor, and I was like, fuck I walk on the glass. And my parents got really worried because they knew I was suicidal, so they thought my psychiatrist wasn't doing enough, and they went to another psychiatrist that was like this big, like had this, was supposed to be the big awesome psychiatrist of the town, city. So he immediately said that I should do the ECT, which is electric convulsive therapy, so shock therapy. And because he said that for suicidal cases, that's the best option. So I honestly didn't care. I just wanted to die anyway. I wasn't scared. I just wanted to do what my parents wanted me to do, because at that point I really had no will to do anything. So turns out it's really expensive, like really expensive. And my healthcare provider, which is really expensive, it doesn't cover it. So we had to hire a lawyer to sue our healthcare provider, and the healthcare provider paid for the electric shocks. So I had 12 sessions in 24 days, and like 2 weeks before, during, and 2 weeks after are gone from my memory. They don't exist. I don't remember anything. I just remember some things because I know some things because I went back on my phone and I saw stuff that went on. So I think like during my third session, by the way, it doesn't hurt, you're completely asleep, and I was kind of worried about the convulsive thing, but the doctor said the convulsing is in the cells in your brain, so you don't see anything. So I was just like there sleeping, and they put electrodes around your head and on your body and everywhere, and you go to sleep like completely, and then you wake up and you feel like a zombie and you go home. So the doctor said that one of the side effects was memory loss, but he said that with time it would all come back, and he lied. He straight up lied, because there are some books that I know I've read them, but I have no idea what's in them. There are people I know I've met that I have absolutely no idea or recollection of it. I don't even know how they look. Um, relationships have like huge gaps now in which I don't remember parts of it. Like with my ex-boyfriend, there were so many things erased from my head, like completely. And he was like, "Don't you remember?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, how don't you remember? It happened, it was like this and that, and it in that place, and we did that. And I was like, and only then I was like, oh, I think I do. But it sucks. It sucks. In the end, I was okay for 3 weeks after the treatment, because it literally erases all your memories. It erases everything, so you forget your problems. So if you don't have problems, you're okay. There's nothing to worry about. So it basically, that's what it does. It just erases your memories. And after 3 weeks, when they start coming back, you start going back to depression. And that's what happened. Didn't last. It was like so much money. It took so much of my life away from my memory, and it only lasted 3 months. And then I was back to being suicidal. Like, yeah. And I don't know how this treatment works for other types of mental illnesses like schizophrenia, but for depression, I would not advise you to go that route. No. It was like such a blank. Like, it was literally like Men in Black, when they put that thing in your face and shine the light and you forget everything. That was me. So during like the third appointment, because she wasn't talking to me, my best friend, and I was like, please speak to me on WhatsApp. Like, I'm sorry, I pushed too much. I really love you and I need you in my life, and you're so important, and I know I'm important in your life too. And like 3 months ago, she was writing Instagram stories with our picture, like a picture of us, and with the caption, "What would I be without you?" So I wasn't tripping. Like, I knew she loved me. So on the third day, she blocked me on everything. She blocked me on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. She blocked me on WhatsApp, Instagram. That's it. That's where we used to talk. And my world fell apart. This was my only friend. This was my sister. I don't think I've ever felt so much pain and rejection in my whole entire life. She's studying psychology, and she wants to be a psychologist. And if my lamenting to her proved exhausting, I don't know how she's gonna cope with her job. Anyway, so the thing made me forget so much that on the fourth day, I had forgotten that she had blocked me on things. So I opened my cell phone. I unlocked my cell phone, and I was like, I'm gonna talk to her, and I need her right now. And I typed and sent, and it just like got the thing that was unsent. So I was like, what's going on? And then it came to me, oh, she blocked me. And it was a sad, miserable day all over again. And it kept happening. And later on, I discovered she spoke to my mother, and she said that she no longer felt that our friendship was being healthy for her, and she needed to focus on her health, and she was no longer talking to me, and she wanted to explain to my mom for some reason. And my mom was like, she's doing this thing and she actually forgot that you guys stopped talking. Can you just like give her like a last goodbye or something, because she just keeps talking about you all the time, and she's in a really bad place. And this friend was just like, no, I can't, no. And the thing that hurts me most is that she knew I was suicidal. She knew that was a problem that I had dealt with for a really long time, and she knew what blocking me from her life would cause in me. And because honestly, like, being completely honest, if it weren't for my parents, not even really my brother, if it weren't for my parents, I would have committed suicide a long time ago, especially when she blocked me. I was a gunner, but I'm sorry for what I'm gonna say right now because it's really morbid, but I searched for stuff. I checked my pills to see if they would be enough for an overdose. I read online how to cut wrists. I learned stuff like you shouldn't cut like this, you should cut like this. I thought about how in my room I could tie a rope but there would be nowhere I could see that could like take my weight. Anyway, but the thing that kept me not going through with these plans were one simple thing. It was the image in my head of my parents, one of them or both, finding my dead body. That I could not do. That I could not because from what I've told, you can see that my family is super supportive and always there for me and love me deeply, and the hell they went through while I was being suicidal, and all the things I had to give up, and the money they had to spend, and the worry, all the things that I've caused them. The one thing that was the major truth to me was that there was one thing I could do for them, and that was stay alive. So literally, not even kidding, literally, I am here because of them. Because if I didn't have people who would hurt immeasurably with my death, I would have done it, because I've been through hell and back. I've had days that seemed like years and eons, and just endless days of suffering, of hating yourself, just loathing everything that you are, every particle of your being, just wanting it to go away, just wanting it to stop, wanting your brain to stop torturing you. So yeah, I would have done it, and I don't blame other people who have, because I've been there, and it's not easy. I kind of teared up a little bit this week when my dad said that, because I told him that I was feeling weak and I wasn't doing enough with my life and I was wasting it and I was feeling pretty weak, and he told me that I was so strong. And he's never really sentimental like that, but he said, I've seen you at your worst, and Maida, you had to kill lions every day. You had to battle dragons every day. You are strong. That just killed me. I love it so much that he understands it. And it made me feel validated and anyway, but I got better with this new cocktail of remedies that my psychiatrist thought, like, because we tried so many pills and stuff, so we finally found a combination that worked. And like I said, since September I haven't had any problems, but I am having a big problem getting over the rejection of my friend, because I'm a very lonely person. I don't have any friends. I don't have friends. I don't have any friends. I had her, and I have acquaintances that sometimes I talk to on Instagram, or sometimes we go out to a bar and stuff like that, but I don't have friends that I can speak to, like, from the heart, or open up and be vulnerable, which was her. The thing she said at the end also was so mean, and especially for someone who's already dealing with suicidal thoughts. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end this here. It's been alright. It's nighttime now. That's why the light changed, because I had to turn the light on. Thank you for watching. If you stuck to here in this vlog, congrats. Thank you so much for listening to me. That means a lot. Yeah, I think I said all I wanted to say. Leave it all behind. I'm working on that. Yeah. Goodbye. Have a great day. An awesome week. I love you. Bye bye.